A couple of things to note right away. As you will see when starting up the cartridge, it has 4 options to choose from, and the game title starts with the letters BS. The BS stands for Broadcasting System and was designed to work with the Super Famicon BSX Broadcasting System add-on. You would have a guide of when you would play the satellite radio-fed games. The reason for the 4 separate options is because the game was divided into 4 weeks with 1 hour-long broadcast per week. Opening and ending cutscenes were around 10 minutes, giving the players about 50 minutes to play the game and beat 2 dungeons. Once the time was up, the game would end no matter where you were at in the game. The following week, you would still have any tablets or items you earned the previous week. You could finish any gameplay from the previous week except for the previous week's dungeons. When you would approach the dungeon, a thief would be there and give you a big bag of loot from the dungeons. Rupees were used as a scoring system and could be found in a lot of different ways, like destroying pots and bushes, finding treasure chests, and a bunch of other ways. As I was playing, I realized even though I own most of the Zelda games and I consider myself a little bit of a gamer, I have only played 2 versions. My first version was my Zelda watch I bought at Kmart back in 1989. The second version was much more recent, the DS Legend of Zelda Phantom Hourglass. For being a game that was never intended to be on cartridge, I have to say it's really nice to play, and the box artwork along with the cartridge is more than I expected. It had the box insert along with the proper security screws and had the Nintendo logo on the back instead of just being blank. Without thinking, I put it into my Super Retron HD from Hyperkin and started playing. As I was playing, I remembered reading about other reproduction carts not playing in all devices, so I thought I would try it out on my other SNES systems. Of course, the Retron HD, or Super Retron HD, worked since I was already playing on it, and it turns out my original SNES does as well. The Retron 5 could not get past the 4 choices screen. No matter which week I chose, it would just flicker and stay on the 4 choices screen. I even tried hitting other buttons to see if there'd be a difference, but no matter what, it would just stay on that screen. Since the Retron 5 uses emulation to run the games, I decided to dust off my Retro 2, and in both emulators, the Z-SNES and the SNES 9X, they failed to run. Both had the exact same symptoms the Retron 5 did. I backed the ROM up to run it off my PC directly, and still had the same issue, now with a checksum error added onto it. Overall, this didn't bother me, as I would want to run it in my original SNES for my OCD reasons, and also the Super Retron HD since that's my go-to SNES, and it also has HDMI, which I also use for game capture, and it just, in my opinion, looks better on the television. My Retron 5 is mainly for Sega Master System, Genesis, and Game Gear. The Retro 2 is just because I have problems and I thought it'd be cool to have it. Every video I try to do something a little different. I hope you like this video. The game was fun to play, so it was a joy to make this one, and I got to try different picture things out. Not really sure what I'm doing fully yet, but still trying. If you liked it, feel free to share, like it, notification bell, all that stuff you're always told to do. Otherwise, thank you.